What is the microbiome? What does it mean to you? And why should you be aware of it? Now, back in the late 90s, the Human Genome Project was a massive investment by the US government to look into and sequence the entire human genome, because they felt that if they could sequence the human genome, they could understand and find the root cause of every disease, find the gene that was responsible for it, and make a change in it, and that would mean that particular disease would have a cure. But it didn't turn out to be that way. What they actually found was that the human genome was only about 23,000 genes, depending, give or take a few thousand, depending on which research paper you read. And it was possible that some plants, like for example the maize plant, would have in excess of 30,000 genes. So that became a problem, because you then had to ask the question, how is it that we humans have less genes than a plant, yet are more dominant and are the apex predator in our ecosystem? And the answer for that comes from the understanding of the microbiome. And what is the microbiome? The microbiome is the name given to the complete collection of all the microbiota, which is a combination of all the bacteria, the viruses, the fungi, and various other microorganisms that live inside of us and on our body. And they, along with all the genes that they have together, is called the microbiome. And their genes actually talk, interact, communicate, influence, and modulate our genes. And this combination of our genome with their genes is what's called the hologenome. And this combination together is about millions, billions of genes together, and that makes us the superorganism that we are. In a way, we are only about 40 to 50% human, because the rest of the cells that are in and around us are the cells of all the microorganisms that we coexist with. And all of this is important for pain, because the immune system is maximally represented in our intestine and around our intestine, and all the microbiota with their genes, i.e. the microbiome, is actually present all along the digestive tract, right from the mouth to our back passage. And they are constantly communicating and talking with our immune system and influencing it. And since our immune system and nervous systems are in communication with each other through the vagus nerve, what the microbiome does influences our brain and its development, and therefore can make a difference in how we can overcome pain by influencing and changing the microbiome in the right direction.